Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the financial secrets of big companies and maybe find a penny or two along the way. Today we are looking at Monroe Federal Bancorp, Incorporated's recent report from December 2025. What did they get up to in their annual meeting? Did the shareholders approve of everything? Let's find out before we dive in. If you find dissecting financial filings useful, hit that subscribe button. Also, join our Discord community for more insider conversations. Link in the description below. So what we have here is a Form 8K filing, which is basically a report on significant events that happen at a company that shareholders should know about. This one drops on the 17th of December 2025, and it tells us all about their annual stockholders meeting. Think of it as the company's report card for the year, told by the shareholders Monroe Federal Bancorp, Inc., exact name of registrant as specified in its charter. The company itself is Monroe Federal Bancorp, Incorporated, based in Maryland and headquartered in Tip City, Ohio. They are basically a financial holding company. Item 5.07, Submission of Matters to a Vote of Security Holders. The main reason for this filing is to report the outcomes of their annual meeting of stockholders that happened on the 17th of December 2025. They voted on a few key things, and the results are laid out pretty clearly. First up, they voted on who would be their board of directors for the next 3 years. This is super important because directors are the ones who make big decisions for the company. They elected 3 people, Julie M. Brawman Daniels, Louis R. Renellet, and Sarah G. Worley. Looking at the 4 votes, it seems like shareholders were pretty happy with these nominees. Julie and Sarah got 309,626 for votes, and Lewis got a bit more with 333,626. The withhold votes were significantly lower, and then there were also broker non-votes. Now, broker non. Votes are shares that a broker holds on behalf of clients, but the clients did not instruct how to vote on those shares. In this case, each of them had 54,523 of those. Generally, a strong number of 4 votes usually means the shareholders trust the nominated directors to steer the company. Next, they voted on the Monroe Federal Bancorp, Incorporated's 2025 Equity Incentive Plan. What does that mean? It is essentially a plan to give stock or stock options to employees, often as a way to attract and keep talented people and to align their interests with those of the shareholders. Think of it as a way to reward employees and hopefully make them work even harder for the company's success. The vote here was also quite positive, with 311,776 for votes. There were some against votes, 43,431 to be exact, and a very small number of abstain votes, only 200. They also logged 54,523 broken non-votes here too. The strong approval suggests that shareholders believe this plan will be a good thing for the company's long-term growth and for keeping key employees motivated. Finally, an important part of any company's governance is its auditor. They voted to ratify the appointment of Wipfli LLP as their independent registered public accounting firm for the fiscal year ending the 31st of March, 2026. Auditors are like the financial detectives. Their job is to look at the company's financial records and make sure everything is accurate and that the company is following all the rules. This is crucial for building trust with investors. The vote to approve Wipfli LLP was overwhelmingly positive, with 383,457 for votes. There were 0 against votes and 26,473 abstain votes. This very high level of support indicates that everyone is comfortable with Wipfli LLP's role in ensuring the company's financial statements are reliable. So, what does all this mean for Monroe Federal Bancorp Incorporated? Well, on the surface, it looks like a pretty smooth sailing annual meeting. The shareholders seem to be in agreement with the board's nominations and the company's plans for employee incentives and its auditor. This kind of unity is generally a good sign. It suggests a well-aligned leadership team and a shareholder base that trusts the company's direction. The lack of significant opposition on any of these key votes points to stability and a predictable path forward, at least for the next year. However, just because a vote passes easily does not mean everything is perfect. We would need to see the deeper financial reports to really understand the company's health. But based on this filing, the governance side of things at Monroe Federal Bancorp Incorporated appears to be in good shape, with shareholders giving a strong nod of approval to the current leadership and their proposed strategies. Alright, that is our quick decode of Monroe Federal Bancorp Incorporated's latest filing. What are your thoughts on these shareholder decisions and what they might mean for the company? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate insights. And don't forget to join our Discord for deeper conversations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.